Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting, and in today's video we're making a wreath. I have had this thought about making a half acetate, half cardstock wreath and then having leaves all around it on this side and then this side clear because it's acetate for a while now. So yesterday I cut everything out. I didn't do it on camera because honestly it took an hour to cut all of this stuff out. It was like 6 sheets of leaves and then these two, and then the first time I cut it out it wasn't big enough. Also, I have searched high and low on my PC for the SVG file for this. I made it on Cricut Design Space, I saved it up for offline use, and I can't find it. I searched, can't find it. If I happen to find it after I post this video, I will include it down below, so hopefully you can use it. I don't know how that works. I've never done it before. But I have how I made it. I remember how I made it. So I took a circle on Cricut Design Space, 11¼ inch circle, and then sliced it with an 8-inch circle. That's how I got the circle shape, okay? And then I cut that in a little more than a half. So instead of, say, what would it be? It's 11¼ so it would be 5¾ right? I cut it at like 6¼ because I wanted to put this inside. That's why I cut out 2 of these and nestle it inside for the circle. Like that. So I did cut it. See? So it would nestle inside a little bit bigger than halfway. And that's it. It was really easy. If you know how to use Cricut Design Space, it was super simple. If I can do it, which I kind of suck at Cricut Design Space, you can do it. Okay? And the SVG for the leaves, I don't know where it was from. I'm going to figure it after I'm done filming this video, and I'm going to link it down below. I believe it might have been from Scrapbook and Cards Today, but I'm not exactly positive. I know it wasn't Barely Arts, and those are the 2 places I get my free SVGs. So I know it wasn't Barely Arts because all my Barely Arts say Barely Art. So I can just, if I know it's Barely Art, I can look for Barely Art. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's it. So I cut 2, and then I cut 2 out of brown and 1 out of acetate, and then I had 2 different shades of yellow, orange and red. I had 2 sheets of orange and a sheet of red. But before we do that, I do want to give these a little bit more depth. So how we're going to do that is by inking on them. So I have my glass mat. Okay, I have my glass mat, and I need to grab my inks, which were right off here to the side. And we need to grab what colors will work. So we'll do Carved Pumpkin for the orange. The other one's Spiced Marmalade. I think it's a little bit lighter. Candied Apple for the red. And Fossilized Amber. Or no, Wild Honey. Right there. We'll do Wild Honey for the yellow. I'm not going to do these all on camera. I'm only going to do some. And then I'll do the rest. I'll pause and do the rest. So I have my orange and I have my red. My orange and my yellow are what I use together. Orange and yellow. And then I use red. And I also use pink with red. I keep it kind of in the same color family. Okay, so all I'm going to do, we'll do the yellow first, is grab them, if I can, and the Wild Honey. This ink blender is always in my Amazon, and we're just gonna give it a little bit more depth than just plain. So it just does a little something. You see that? Just a little something. And if you want to go darker, you can just go darker. So some of them will be darker, some of them will be lighter, because not all leaves are the same, right? Alright, so this is all I'm going to do quickly run through, and then I'll be back with you because it will take me a while. Okay, that only took me about 10 minutes. All right, so now I'm going to peel. I cut the acetate with the protective layer on. I don't know if I should have, but I did. So now we just got to pull it off. And this is Cricut acetate. I don't usually buy Cricut acetate, but it was dirt cheap when I needed acetate. And this was my last piece, so. All right. I'm just going to add double stick tape on the end of the acetate where it's going to get overlapped, and then sandwich it in between these two pieces of cardstock. The cardstock, I believe the brown is AC cardstock, and these are Nina, like the big pack. It used to be Astro Brights, but now I think they're branded as Nina. It's like the big 12 by 12 pack. That's where those are from. Okay, you're gonna be that way. Gonna be that way. All right. I think my dog just realized he's alone up there because he's up there barking, but nobody else is home. Nobody else is home. So we're just going to line it up as best as we can. Oh, I don't think I lined that up right over here. That would have been helpful. Just want to make sure it's at the right spot. Okay. Dude, I am not. Okay, so the best thing to do is just let the acetate like lay on the table. Looks like it's the best way to do that. Let me put glue down here. I didn't know where it would end. Where is all my, all the way down the bottom? Of course it's down on the bottom. Where else would it be but on the bottom? Pinch that to dry so I can come over here and get glue on this one. And pinch. Now when I come over here, I can actually see where I need to put the double-sided tape. I keep losing everything today. Okay, I'm just going to line this one up. go. I guess I should kind of glue the rest of it together, huh? That would be so very helpful. And I also misaligned it. There we go. And then once we have it in the right spot, I'll go through and I'll put glue to glue it together. But I would rather wait to make sure it's aligned right. If it's off a little bit, it'll be, if the brown is off a little bit, it's not going to matter because it's going to be covered by all these leaves. But I would still like to have it as close as I can. Also, while I was inking the leaves, if you don't want to cut out all the leaves, which, I mean, let's face it, if you don't have a Cricut and you don't have like dies, or you just don't want to, like, I don't blame you. You could always, let me see, where is it? Here it is. The Dollar Tree, I know, and craft places sell these fake leaves. So you could always get packages of these. I mean, this is one package from, I believe, the Dollar Tree. You would probably only need 2 packages. But you could easily use these in some hot glue. Or fabric glue. Fabri-Tac. So, there you go. If you don't want to... if you don't want to cut out all the... If you don't have a Cricut... and you don't want to take the time with a die cutting machine, which I don't blame you, that would have taken even longer. You could do that. Also, if you don't have a Cricut and you want to cut out the circle, you could use pot lids or bowls. Anything like that that gives you a perfect circle, and trace around, plates, whatever. And trace around. That would be perfect and easy. You don't need a Cricut to do this. But yeah, you just take a big pot lid, trace around it, and then put a smaller one in the middle and trace around it, and you have yourself this. So we're going to put it this way because I want it, I don't know why, but I want the acetate on this side, and we can just start gluing down the leaves. Now, let's talk about it, because I may not be the best person at doing this kind of stuff, so I don't know how it's going to end up looking, but we'll try. So my thought was, you're just taking leaves and stacking them on top of each other, and then just going through and grabbing and just stacking. So maybe I should do a base layer first of, I think these, because those ones, right? These ones here, do a base layer first. Where are all of them? I have some of these. But that's what we'll do. We'll do a base layer first. Okay. Try not to get it on the acetate, glue on the acetate, because you can see through that. And I'm just going to take opposite color. I don't want all orange, all whatever. So we're just going to, and it doesn't matter if the brown is showing, because I can easily just come over here with this one and cover that little bit. See? So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll see. This kind of design is not my forte. We'll make it work. And I'm just leaving gaps, because like I said, they'll be covered. And some can hang off the end, the edge. All right, I'm going to go through, do you really want to watch me do this? Probably not. So I'm going to go through and glue these on, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, so I put a base layer, and then I actually have a bunch left. So I'll put those aside and put them somewhere for a different project. And now we can add some red. And I think what I'm going to do is just grab a stack, put the rest aside, grab a stack, get rid of those because I use those on the base layer because I know I'm not going to need all of these. I kind of regret cutting them all out now. And then a stack of these. Okay. And we'll just fill it in and see if we need anything else then. And for these, I think I kind of wish I could pop some of them up to give it some dimension. I can, hold on. Okay, so I have chipboard scraps here, and I think I'm going to just, and then like pop this one up a little bit to give it a little bit of dimension. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a bunch down. I'm not going up to the top with my glue because I want some of it to hang over here. We'll do that. And then some of that up here. And then we'll take a little piece of chipboard and we'll cut off a sliver of chipboard and glue it to the back of this red one. I could really stop dropping things now. So we're going to glue that to the back. And that way we're not using foam tape that could eventually squish. Like if you're going to store this, it would then squish. We don't want to squish. And then we're just going to put that right there. And it gives it a little bit of dimension and pops it off. And then we'll just go through and start gluing so that there, and then we'll do the same thing here. Just cutting off a piece and gluing it on. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go through and add more pieces all around the edge and then pop some up. They're not all going to be on the bottom. They're going to be up at the top too, but I forgot I didn't close that gap down there, so that was that reason. But that's all I'm going to do. I don't know how long this is going to take me. I don't want to bore you to tears just gluing on leaves. Put that one down there. And then I want to pop a yellow up, which is why. So let's glue an orange down. I wasn't paying attention. And I wanted to pop that red up. So now we're going to pop up a yellow, and we're going to pop it up right there. So I learned this chipboard trick from Rosa Kelly. This is how she does a lot of her stuff on her covers, is she uses chipboard, which I never thought of. And it's actually pretty genius. Okay, so we're going to put that there. And then I'm going to have a ton of leaves left over. Let's glue one of these down. I think I'm going to go through and I'm going to glue all of the flat ones down and then come back through and see which one, see about popping some up. I think that will work best. So we'll see. Because once I have this filled in, I think then I could come through and pop up a bunch more. We'll see. We will see. And it's nice because since I have that base layer that I did first, I'm able to just come through and add a bunch of leaves anywhere I want, and I don't have to worry about filling it in a ton because it's already has that base. Oh, it looks really good. I just looked at it on the computer and it looks really good. I'm really liking how it comes out, how it's coming out. Boy, oh boy. Let's wipe off that glue, put that there. And I think one more right here. And then I'm going to come through, let's cut a bunch of rectangles. And we're just going to pop a bunch up. Okay. So this orange one here, let's pop it up. Should we pop it up double? What do you guys think? Let's be daring. Pop it up double. Why not? And then we could kind of curl the leaves too, right? So like bend the leaves a little. Okay. Glue that down. We're going to pop it up right here. Ooh, I just got a stabbing pain in my back. Ow. What the heck? That hurt. Okay. I don't want to do too many with double, but we can do a bunch with single. Let's get a different freaking leaf though. Different leaf would be nice. I have absolutely no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. It's whatever feels good in the moment. Okay? whatever's feeling good in the moment. I'm going to put that over there a little bit. Have it hang off a tad. And then there we go. And we need a yellow. Let me grab different yellows. Here we go. Okay, and then what? One more right around here. And what do we got? I mean, I want it to be full, but I don't want to overfill it either. Should be one go on like right here? No, I don't like that. Oh look, I cut just enough chipboard. How'd that happen? Okay, and we're gonna put one like right here. I think we still need, we'll put it right there and then one right there yet. So we need one more, okay. And we'll do another red. Okay, do that one right there. All right, so we need one more piece of chipboard. And maybe we'll double that one up. What do you think? We'll double that one up and put it right there. Sounds great. All right, this is the last one, and then I need to make a hanger. I was thinking of just punching a hole and putting an eyelet in, and I said right here, right? Yep. Putting an eyelet in and using baker's twine, I think, or ribbon, it depends, but I'm definitely going to there we go. All right, let me get my hole punch and eyelets and I'll be right back. Okay, I decided to go with hemp because I figured this is hemp twine. It would hold up better than ribbon. You never know, ribbon could easily deteriorate, rip, whatever. So I think I'm just going to punch a hole right here in the middle, up at the top, right here. And then what I'm going to do is cover it with another leaf. I'm just going to go about here. And then I need an eyelet, and we'll go with red because it's a red leaf, so it'll blend a little bit better. I swear, I say it every time, but generic eyelets just sometimes really suck to get through. I don't want to, hold on, I don't want to rip it. That took me way too long. They're just not always the best. And I need to stop buying them, but you know. Just how it is. All right, so it's down in the back, and then we're gonna add the twine. I'm gonna do it that way, and then tie a knot. A loose knot, because I think I'm going to end up giving this to my mom. I have no use for it. And then she can figure out how far she wants it to hang. So, a loose knot. So if she has to, she can, and then I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to have it hanging over a little bit, and I'm going to pop it up on. But now I need a really thin piece because I want it to hang over just a tad on the acetate. So I'm going to put it right here. Put it right there. And right there. So now you don't see the hole. There's an eyelet so it doesn't rip. And there it is. I will insert a picture of it hanging after this. So what do you think, you guys? Are you going to make this? I think it's awesome. It came out like I wanted. I was thinking about maybe doing fall across, but I think it kind of screams fall. Do I really need to say fall? Or should I put a bow maybe on the bottom, like a ribbon bow? Let's see how that would look. Hold on. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. I like it plain. Which is no surprise. Okay, so thanks for joining me today, you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this project and if you're going to make it. I think it would be awesome for every season. Like, you could do snowflakes for winter, or for Christmas you could do ornaments, and for summer you could do seashells, or whatever. For spring you could do all different kinds of flowers. You could make this in so many different ways for so many different holidays or seasons. It's amazing. And then you just pack it away and pull it out for the next year. And since these are on chipboard, you know they're not going to get squashed or anything like that. I think this is a great little project. You let me know, and like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And here will be your still shot of it hanging, if I remember. If not, sorry.